Bad memory is the worst enemy a fellow can have. The fact is, truth is your truest friend, no matter what the circumstances are. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me and I didn't have the heart to let him down. Whatever you are, be a good one. I am a slow walker, but I never walk back. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. I will prepare and someday my chance will come. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe. I am in favor of animal rights as well as human rights. That is the way of a whole human being. Towering genius disdains a beaten path. It seeks regions hitherto unexplored. There is no grievance that is a fit object of redress by mob law. If you are resolutely determined to make a lawyer of yourself, the thing is more than half done already. The greatest fine art of the future will be the making of a comfortable living from a small piece of land. In very truth, he was the noblest work of God, an honest man. Judgment: you cannot be an honest lawyer, resolve to be honest, without being a lawyer. In law, it is a good policy to never plead what you need not, lest you oblige yourself to prove what you cannot. Let us, at all times, remember that all American citizens are brothers of a common country, and should dwell together in the bonds of fraternal feeling. I have never had a feeling politically that did not spring from the sentiments embodied in the Declaration of Independence. Passion has helped us, but can do so no more. It will, in future, be our enemy. Reason, cold, calculating, unimpassioned reason, must furnish all the materials for our future support and defense. Folks are usually about as happy as they make their minds up to be. Character is like a tree, and reputation like a shadow. The shadow is what we think of it, the tree is the real thing. Sir, my concern is not whether God is on our side, my greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Most folks are about as happy as they make their minds up to be. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. Human action can be modified to some extent, but human nature cannot be changed. Love is the chain to lock a child to its parent. There are no bad pictures, that's just how your face looks sometimes. You can tell the greatness of a man by what makes him angry. Common-looking people are the best in the world, that is the reason the Lord makes so many of them. He has right to criticize who has a heart to help. About me seemed insufficient for that day. Always bear in mind that your own resolution to success is more important than any other thing. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me, and I didn't have the heart to let him down. I have a congenital aversion to failure. I happen temporarily to occupy this big White House. I am living witness that any one of your children may look to come here, as my father's child has. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live by the light that I have. I must stand with anybody that stands right, and stand with him while he is right, and part with him when he goes wrong. And having thus chosen our course, without guile, and with pure purpose, let us renew our trust in God, and go forward, without fear, and with manly hearts. Human nature will not change. In any future great national trial, compared with the men of this, we shall have as weak, and as strong, as silly and as wise, as bad and as good. What is to be, will be, and no prayers of ours can arrest the decree. No man is good enough to govern another man, without that other's consent. The Almighty has His own purposes. Let us have faith that right makes might, and in that faith, let us, to the end, dare to do our duty, as we understand it. This is a most valuable, a most sacred right, a right, which we hope, and believe, is to liberate the world. Public sentiment is everything. With public sentiment, nothing can fail, without it nothing can succeed. The ballot is stronger than the bullet.